you live?
Going
Says we're live.
Going live. Well, sound check.
That's not what that is at all. That's not what that is at all.
How about that? You're not gonna say anything. you don't want to play my game.
No, answer the button.
You don't want to play my game.
Damn it. No, answer the button. I didn't think there was that much of a delay.
I like you.
You're okay.
I'm kind of getting used to having you around. Oh, I wanted to plug in this other camera. How are y'all doing this fine evening? What are we calling this? A Thursday evening?
I think so.
13th of October?
No. April. It's April, pal.
April. Check. Checkity, checkity, check. Check. Okay. All right. Oh, look at the coupons that I got today.
Hey, plug in your camera.
Get the Mazio's coupons.
It's not how it's called.
It's not Mazio's?
It's not Mazio's. Only
It's
never mind. We're not
Mazio's?
going to talk about it. Nobody wants to see that, pal.
Taco breaded fish sandwich at Carl's Jr. That sounds good. Anybody going to Carl's Jr.? Oh, they got biscuits and gravy. Why don't we go get biscuits and gravy at Carl's Jr.?
Because you're, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at, the Colonel. The Colonel's. Oh. Well, that takes me back right there. The Colonel's chicken. That's like childhood chicken. That reminds me of my younger days when I could eat all kinds of crap and not suffer for it afterwards. Did you plug in my camera?
Yeah, I did your work for you.
You're so sweet. Look at you. You even put on the thingamabobber. You're so good.
What do you mean?
Man. Oh, or was the app already on?
No.
Oh, look at that. Look at those. Look at those. Look at those. Very cool, very cool, very cool.
Okay, you're moving too much.
Oh, okay. We will officially be going live in a little less than 2 minutos. Oh. Got some gas. Got some gas building up. Woo.
You are something else.
Woo. Oh. Somebody light a match. But not too close.
Are you proud of yourself?
How y'all doing? Yeah, in general. Yeah. Generally, yes. Yes, in fact, I am. Yep.
That's nice.
Yep. As a general rule. Fairly proud of myself.
Proud of your creeping funk?
Creeping funk. We're going to go live in a little less than 1 minuto. Scud Fisher is on here. Clyde Dashing is on here. Nay is signed up to play in our Vice Alley campaign. Yay, Nay. Manny Marino is here, working hard on the brand new 2nd edition version of Tomb of the Serpent, making it way better. It's not the KFC. It's not the same KFC as back then. You know what? I would agree with you. Mr. Destruction, except I don't mind. It's still close enough. Close enough. Derek Bitus.
But is it finger licking good?
Yeah, it's still finger licking good. I'll lick my fingers every time. Dennis Cross. Very cool. We are officially live. So that's when I'm supposed to say something like, hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessy.
Hello.
So, got some cool stuff to go over this evening. First off, a big thank you to everybody that has ordered t-shirts. They will look something like this. The plan right now is to get this same brand, use this same logo. So as long as everything works out, this is a close facsimile, minus the stink of what you can expect to receive if you order a t-shirt before tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to take it off the store, we're going to shut it down, and we are not accepting any more pre-orders tomorrow. So get your order in if you want one of these lovely t-shirts, and we have sizes small through like 5X. So got a big, we didn't spare any expense there. We wanted to make sure we had a nice broad category of sizes for y'all. And because I like a really loose shirt too. I do. You know, I don't know, some folks like tight shirts, but I have to have mine loose so I can move like a jungle cat, like a ninja leaping from rooftop to rooftop. You can't do that if your shirts are too tight. So you got to have it loose.
So you
You
can
have
get caught on things.
so you got plenty of room to move, like a jungle cat. Yeah, it's true. Um, So I now roll for apparel. We're gonna take the t-shirts off the store tomorrow, and it doesn't mean that we won't do them again sometime, but we can't really like stockpile the t-shirts because they're awfully expensive for us to make. So we can only order what you. It's like a barbecue place, you know. We only make what we're gonna use, and then once it's done, then they're going to be shipped off and sent. So um, get over there, and there's 5 different colors, I think.
Yep, 5 colors.
5 different colors. So black and gray and
Tan.
red and yeah, sand and
Pink.
candy pink. Candy pink also on there. So not only should you get one for yourself, but be sure and get one for your significant other as well. You can save it. You can give it to them on Valentine's Day, and they will love you and adore you as if you were a god.
That's kind of a lot to promise.
No, no, I promise. It's been promised. It's just a fact. So who else is on here this evening?
Derek, did you say Derek?
Yep, Derek Bidas say they are unbelievable quality, super strong, possibly even. Now, Derek won one of the t-shirts when we were giving them away, so he actually knows what he's talking about there. And I'm not going to claim that they're bulletproof, but maybe. I'm just saying. Well,
You can't put things like that out in the universe.
I'm just saying, might be bulletproof.
Dear studio audience, please do not listen to anything that Dave says.
Need a so.
A significant other first.
Oh, you kooky kids and your abbreviations. I can't keep up with the cool kids anymore. They
It's
always
okay.
have what?
It's okay. You're okay.
I could never keep up with them. Actually, funny story. Oh, is there more? Oh, like a barbecue. Is that a hint of summer Pulp Alley barbecue butter? I am older than you. Oh, what's that say? Perkysaurus is on here with his leet speak. What? So if you haven't already, please be sure to get subscribed to our silly little channel here. Be sure to hit that like button for us this evening. We would definitely appreciate that. And click that bell so sometimes you'll get a notification, maybe just depending on how YouTube feels about it. Maybe they'll give you a notification when we upload a new video. So we officially do have our 4 players for the Vice Alley campaign, and we're going to keep it down to 4 players because if we get too many more than that, it really makes the rotation very, very slow. As it is, even with 4 players, they'll only get to play a couple times a month, and it could take us, several months to play through the whole campaign. So, I'm sorry if we're making it too limited for everybody that wants to get in it, but we have to do that. Otherwise, we'd almost never get through the darn thing. So the 4 players are, who are they, Bessy?
D.W. Lowe.
D.W. Lowe.
Nay.
Nay.
David Meisner.
That's my neighbor, boys and girls. That's my neighbor coming across the street. Some mornings you might get lucky and he may show up in his Scooby-Doo pajamas. So be sure and tune in on Sunday mornings.
But still wearing his hat.
And still wearing his hat. I think he sleeps in his hat.
I think so.
I think he sleeps in that.
And Chris Girardi.
Big Chris Girardi is the 4th player. So we're going to try and split it up where we have 2 vigilante players and 2 syndicate players, although the basic goal for the campaign is actually the same, which is to defeat the Spectre of Vice Alley. That's who they're trying to take down. Whether or not you're a vigilante or a member of the syndicate, that's your ultimate goal. It really just depends on that they have different motivations, right? So the vigilantes are trying to take down the Spectre because he's the big baddie, and the syndicate players want to take down the Spectre so that they can get rid of the big baddie and grow their syndicate and be more powerful.
Yep.
So lots of fun. I wanted to show you these new miniatures. Thomas sent us a brand new batch of painted figures, so I thought I'd show some of them to you if you haven't seen them. Look at that. So there's the painted group of Galgo and Project Galgo is what we're calling them. So those are the assassins, the deadly assassins right there. Galgo and her minions, the dancers.
Yay.
Now we will use, and I'm going to show you in a moment, we're all going to use those in as serpent dancers as well, those same figures. Here's a painted set of the Danger Incorporated pack number 1. There's AJ Danger. There's Little Speck and Mac O'Reilly. Awesome, beautiful figures. These 2 figures here, Mac O'Reilly and AJ. Those were sculpted, way back when, probably 9 years ago. So those are some of the oldest figures in our collection, as far as, the sculpts. And those were done by Andrew Ray up in Scotland. Absolutely amazing work. I don't remember exactly who did the puppy, but awesome job on that one too. I feel bad that I don't remember names that well. My apologies. That's not an insult. It's just my own personal limitation. So here are the serpent dancers. So we're going to work these into the Tomb of the Serpent campaign. We'll also use Ramjeet. So these actors will be playing double duty and coming in to, serve another role in the Tomb of the Serpent campaign. And then look at these beauties. Look at these beauties. So these are, of course, Minerva's Mercenaries pack number 3. These are the ranged characters. Now you only get 3 of these in a pack, but there are 6 different weapon options there that they have. So a Tommy gun and a shotgun, and there's a broom handle, and on, a revolver, and everything there. So lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of cool stuff. So glad to get some updated versions of those painted. And hopefully, Mr. Hamster of Destruction is working on a set of the new
Henchman, no, Hatchet Girls.
Shadow Tong pack number 4 and 5. So he's going to paint us up Shadow Tong pack number 4 and 5, and we'll have those available very soon. And he does an
Yay.
amazing job as
Yes.
well. Let's see, what do we have folks talking about up here?
Need some of those cars. They like the cars.
Cars, our cars out here. Yep. These have actually got a little bit hard to find now. I'd like to do some cars for ourselves, but these are old Ace models, of course, and we talk about them fairly often. 1/48 scale Ace models. They are awful models. They are absolutely horrendous. I possibly the worst model I've ever put together. I hate building them, but they look darn good when they're
They
finished.
are adorable.
I love having them on the table, and I'll probably end up getting a couple more if the price ever comes down. But they come out of the Ukraine, so apparently there's something going on over there that's slowing down production right now. But it's not. Uh, so those are still available if you keep your eye out on Amazon or eBay. You could find these 1/48 scale Ace. It's a staff car. It's a Russian staff car from World War II, but obviously it's actually a 1930s Ford Model A. So that's what the uh, Soviets got permission to make those cars themselves, so they are Ford Model A's, just repurposed and made in the Soviet Union. So really, really cool. And I won't go over all the cars that we have out there. We talk about them a lot, but that sedan there gets used over and over. I don't know how many we have out here, but there's one, and there's that black one over there, and there's another gray one there, and that's a pickup, which is basically the same thing. There's a police car that is the exact same vehicle. There's a black version of it there. There's another pickup there, and hiding around the corner over here is another gray one. So, in the 1930s or so, there were very, very few differences between the vehicles, whether or not you were whatever model you were driving, and there were a bunch of different models out there. They all had very similar styling. There were differences here and there, but at this scale, I think you can pretty much get away with just using the same vehicle over and over again and going with it. What scale do you guys use? I like 1/48 scale when I'm using for my 28 millimeter figures. I think it fits very nicely. So those are 28 millimeter figures. Now I haven't got these based yet, so these will actually go down in height ever so slightly, about a 16th or so, as I get rid of that big plastic base and put it on an Inviso base. But that scale right there, to me, to my eye, it feels right. Um, just based on the old movies that I've seen and the old photographs that I've seen, I think 1/48 scale works really nice for 28 millimeter vehicles. So, but I do also use some 156 scale occasionally, just depending on what I got. And I also use some 1/43 scale. Some 1/43, you can find a lot of those as die cast on eBay and stuff if you look around for auctions. But you can also find a lot of 1/48 scale plastic models over on eBay. So um, they're pretty nice if you can hunt them down, and you can find them at a good price. I think my sweet spot for everything is under $20. I like most 1/43 scale metal models. Most of them are close enough. Yes, indeed, Charlie, and that's all that really matters, brother. Um, uh, what looks right to you uh, is all that matters. You know, some folks like 156, some folks like 143rd. I personally, I like 148, but that's just what my eye looks at and thinks it's good. You can never have enough Shadow Tongue. Yes, indeed. I'm excited about these. We've wanted these female Shadow Tongue folks for, probably well over 5 years. Mila and I talked about doing a set of those. So I'm really excited to finally get them done here on our 10th anniversary year. That's right. Pulp Alley was released 10 years ago today. I don't know if folks know that out there, but 10 years ago today, the very first version of Pulp Alley was released. So we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year. Let's see, what else is there? Keep waiting for someone to make some decent pulp vehicles to 3D print. Yeah, you'd think there would be some out there, Scud Fisher. I don't know. I'm not sold right now on 3D printing, and I've done quite a bit of 3D printing. I even designed some cars myself and 3D printed them, but honestly, I wasn't happy enough with them to release them generally. So um, I don't know. We'll just wait and see what happens on that. Uh, I think I'm old enough now that I kind of demand a certain level of quality. So I've looked at a lot of old, like 3D printed cars, and you can find them out there if you look around. You can find some 3D printed cars. But the scaling is kind of wonky because a lot of folks don't really understand that when you scale something down to this size, you have to cheat your scale a little bit. You can't make the bumpers the same size that they actually were. You can't make things the same size that they actually were. Otherwise, they're too brittle and small, and the bumpers break and the handles fall off, or you can't even see them, and all that sort of stuff. So you kind of have to take into account the size that you're playing with and make it a little bit more toy looking, so that it prints properly when you're putting it on the table as a piece of terrain or as a vehicle. So what did Derek say? Too bad they don't use 1930 cars in D&D, because then there would be plenty of them around, huh? Because then there would be plenty. Found the Ace truck kits, but no cars. They have to go with First Core. First Core makes some beautiful vehicles as well. Yep. First Core makes some wonderful vehicles. Um, Yeah, I don't remember all the different ones that they have, but we've done videos on a bunch of the first chord. We like those as well. I did want to do a giveaway. Where's the packs? Hold on a second. I should have got this ready. I didn't. Now I don't remember where I put them.
What are you looking for?
It was packs from the
Are they in the
original.
box?
That's not them. They were, I bet they're up here. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway right now. There. So I got 4 things I'm going to give away. And can we just do the giveaway right now, or do we need to do it later?
I don't care.
Can we do it right now? So how many folks do we have on here? 19. There's only 19 on here, and we're going to give away 4 things. So that gives you a pretty good chance to win something. So, So, as everybody knows, Pulp Alley was released. I think originally we call it 2013, and in the original PDF, I think it had a different date, but this 2013 is what we call for the printed book. Let's see. So, what we're gonna do here is are we gonna ask a question, or how are we going to do the giveaway?
Ask a question.
Ask a question,
Sure.
a Pulp Alley question.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Can 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 I? All right. We're gonna ask a question, and we're gonna take it in. Oh God, I won't win in bad memory. Everybody, get your characters books out, and it may help you. Get you out your characters book, and we're going to ask a question from the Pulp Alley characters section. We're going to talk about one of the original leagues. So we're going to do the first two people that get the answer right. We're going to give this set to. And what this is the bonus Phantom Agent pack that we gave away with the very first Kickstarter that we did. So it has the Amish War Disc in there. It has the Phantom Agents, the experienced versions of the Phantom Agents. It's got a hollow. Um, it's got a hollow sticker in there. You don't want to look directly at that. Plus, you have a Phantom Agents sticker as well. So the first two correct answers are going to get that. The second two correct answers are going to get these. And these were the stretch goals. These were the stretch goals from our very first Kickstarter. So yep, it has the can of beans, it has the directors, it has a bunch of really cool items, Ring of the Tiger, field testing, phantom armor, on and on and on. So, switch. So the second two correct answers are going to be that. And the question is going to be about these three characters right here. Give me one of their names. Anybody that puts in their correct name, any one of them, it starts right now. Mac O'Reilly, there's a winner. Manny, nope, not Phantom. Spec is a winner. There are two winners so far. Get your answers in. Pulp Girl is a legitimate answer, and that will work. And Charlie Stout is number 4. You may stop, boys and girls. There are the 4 winners. So Manny Marino is correct. This is Mac O'Reilly. Yes, indeed, Mac O'Reilly. Sorry, Nay. Phantom Ace is not out here right now. Spec is, in fact, the name of the pooch right here. That is Spec. So Derek Bidas got that correct, and also Charlie Stout. Dennis Cross said Pulp Girl, and we will accept that because it was the original name for this character. That is what she was called way back when Mila originally created this character. She called it Pulp Girl. AJ Danger was also correct, but we got our 4 answers. So that is the dog. Uh, in the rules, he's called the dog on page 111. Had to wait for the subscriber hold to run out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We did it fairly late into the deal, but enjoy, boys and girls. So, who's getting the discs?
Manny and Derek.
These are from our original Kickstarter. I just stumbled on these when I was doing some cleaning up. So thought that would be a fun little giveaway. Do you guys like these impromptu giveaways? Or would you rather do the drawings? So I'd like a little bit of feedback on that. If you come back, it would really help if you come back to this video after it's done and posted and let us know. Do you like the first four answers thing, or do you rather do
Drawing.
the drawing? And I think that's something. Maybe both of them are kind of interesting, but I'd like to know how you guys feel about it.
My very own disc of doom. I'm excited.
Oh, very nice, Derek Midas. Very nice. All right, boys and girls, that's all for tonight. If you have any other comments or questions, please come back to the video after it posts and
And
put a comment in there.
if you're a winner,
Oh, if you're a winner, go ahead, Bessy. Tell them.
I need your address.
Yeah.
Your mailing address.
To claim your
legitimate
prize.
one.
To claim your prize. We will not send it unless you send us an email or a message to claim your prize. And in that, you need to include the physical shipping address so that we can send it off to you. Otherwise, it's not claimed and it will not be sent. Don't forget, t-shirts, you only got one more day. Well, not even less than a day, because we are removing the t-shirts from the store tomorrow. They will not be available for another year or so until we decide to do it again. So if you want one of these awesome t-shirts and be the first on your block to sport a beautiful Pulp Alley shirt, be sure to get over to the
That's my
store.
Pulp Alley shirt.
They are lovely and they're nice. They're nice shirts. So we didn't cheap out on these. So be sure to get subscribed. Be sure to hit the like button and all that stuff. And we will see you very, very soon. Bye, everybody.
Sunday.
Play us out of here, Bessy. Bessy. Dave.